Welcome to another edition of Ask the Professor, brought to you by Trbo Test, the GRE test prep company. And today we're looking at questions submitted by students of the GRE exam that are focused on arithmetic. I'm Professor Konstantine Onapolous. I have 30 years of teaching experience at university, as well as 12 years as the Associate Dean of the School of Business. The first question that was submitted on the arithmetic section of the GRE is, if A equals 3/4, B equals 2/3, and C equals 5/6, which of the following is the correct order of the numbers from smallest to largest? As we know, when we're trying to add or subtract fractions or determine size of the fractions, it's easier if we have a common denominator. The bottom number is the same. And so what we need to do for this question is convert these into a common denominator. But before we do, remember on the GRE, if you see the answer choices with circles around them, that means only one answer is correct. If you see answers with squares around them, then you know that there are two or more answers that are correct. In order to solve any question on the GRE, if you don't know it by glancing at it, you need to ascertain the data that's given. In this case, we're given that A equals 3/4, B equals 2/3, and C equals 5/6. In order to solve it, as I said, we need a common denominator. So we look for the lowest common denominator of all the fractions. In this case, it would be 12. 4 goes into 12 3 times, 3 goes into 12 4 times, and 6 goes into 12 2 times. Rewrite the fractions using this new lowest common denominator. So 3/4 becomes 9/12. Simple. 4 goes in 12 3 times, so we have to multiply the top by the same that we did the bottom, so it becomes 9/12. So A is 9/12. B, which was 2/3, becomes 8/12. C, which is 5/6, becomes 10/12. So C is 10/12, B is 8/12, and A is 9/12. If we put these now in the order that they fit as far as a denominator, it's the same. The numerators, B would be first, A would be second, and C would be third. So our answer, 8/12, 9/12, and 10/12, if we align them back up with the order in which they were, it becomes B, 8/12, A, 9/12, and C, 10/12. So BAC, which is letter B. The next question we have for arithmetic is, a worker earns 1.5 times his normal hourly wage for each hour he works after 8 hours in a day. If he worked 12 hours a day and earned $140, what is his normal hourly wage? Again, the answers, as you see, are circled. Therefore, it's only one of these answers that is correct. So let's ascertain the data that we actually have. We know that the worker worked 12 hours. The base is 8 hours. So anything more than 8 hours is paid at 1.5 times the base pay, or the normal hourly wage. So they earned $140. The question is, what is the normal hourly wage? Well, in order to solve that, we simply look at 8 hours at normal pay. X represents normal pay. Then we have the 4 hours that are represented at 1.5 the normal pay, or 1.5 times the normal pay. If we do the math, we keep the 8x, and we do 4 times 1.5 gives us 6. So now we can add 8x and 6x for 14x. 14x now is what they paid $140 for. All we need to do now is divide the 14 so we can get the x alone and determine what every hour is worth. In this case, dividing both sides by 14 comes out to x equals 10. So D is the correct answer.